Colombia for the second and final game of the night here in Group A at the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship Tournament. Alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Fada. One game already completed tonight, and it was Mexico blowing out Brazil by the score of 99-76. There you look at the table for Group A. Group A, the only group underway as of yet. Group C will get started on Monday, and then Group B will get started after that. Our second game tonight between host nation Colombia and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico last night fell to Mexico by 3, 69-66. Colombia, meanwhile, lost a heartbreaker to Brazil, 76-74. Colombia coming into this one a little bit nicked up, Mark. They had Tony Troca go down last night after Mariano Lucas fell on his ankle. And then Stalin Ortiz injured his knee, and I don't think Ortiz is going to play tonight.
Oh, that's critical for Colombia. I was waiting. I didn't see him warm up at all. I saw Troca over there jumping up and down, testing his ankle, so he's probably a go. The thing with Ortiz is that when they were making their run against Brazil last night, he was the one getting to the rim and scoring. And when he went out, they kind of lost that effect. But let's see how they pick up. You got Juan Tello averaging 17 points, 3 assists. Brian Angola with 12 points and 11 rebounds, and had a spectacular game down the stretch with a critical 3 late in the game. And Michael Jackson, 9 points and 3 assists. So we'll have to see how they go with this.
Teams done being introduced on the court, and now they will stand for the anthems. First, for the visitors in this game, from Puerto Rico. And now the national anthem for the host nation and home team in this game, Colombia. Good evening and welcome in once again to Coliseo Iván Dubeidou in Medellin, Colombia for the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship Tournament. Second day of play, second and final game of the night. This one between Colombia and Puerto Rico.
One thing I'd like to see out of Puerto Rico is if they can get more points out of their starters. Last night they only had 14 points out of 4 starters. Again, kind of like what we saw with Mexico, their leading scorer comes off the bench, Michael Rosario at 14 points a game. They have a nice inside player with Jorge Diaz, 11 points, 10 rebounds, and Alexander Abreu at 6 assists and 2 steals a game. Off the bench, they got a nice inside player in Tyler Davis, averaging 11 points, 8 rebounds, comes in, plays at Texas A&M in the States. And then Christopher Gaston with 6 points off the bench. So they get good production. Just like to see more out of their starters this game, Craig.
And look at our officials: Juan Fernandez of Argentina, Matthew Myers of the USA, and Richard Flores of Uruguay. Our commissioner for this game is Pedro Martinez of Venezuela. And now we'll look at the starters for Puerto Rico. It's going to be Lopez, Diaz, Rodriguez, Andujar, and Carlos Rivera, same starting 5 for Eddie Casiano as last night. And now we'll look at the full roster for Team Colombia and Coach Guillermo Moreno. Both of these teams heartbreaking losses last night. Puerto Rico fell by 3 to Mexico, and Brazil just tipped Colombia by 2. Here's a look at the starters for Colombia: Moreno, Jackson, Angola in place of Ortiz, Troca, and Tello.
Both these teams are pretty equal in all the categories. Field goal percentage, 43 for Colombia, 42 for Puerto Rico, 28 behind the arc for Colombia, 35 for Puerto Rico. Both shoot 65% from the line. Both struggled from there last night late in games. Rebounding edge goes to Puerto Rico, 45 a game. Points in the paint, again, that goes back to what Colombia was doing last night. They're getting 40 points in the paint, while Puerto Rico's getting 24. Bench scoring is well in favor of Puerto Rico, 41 to 22.
Now, neither of these teams officially eliminated from potentially making the semifinals, because don't forget, when it comes down to a tiebreaker, if you have a 3-way tie, it'll come down to point differential. Both of these teams lost by 2 and 3 points last night.
Yeah, they're right there.
And then Brazil lost by 23 tonight.
Exactly.
So if Mexico ends up losing tomorrow night to Colombia, if Colombia wins this one, you got to go to the scorecards.
That's right. So yeah, that's why you always see in these types of tournaments, you play to the end. There's no taking off or stalling the ball. That's why guys are taking shots at the end of the game, because they know that the point differential could come into play.
We saw that happen in Buenos Aires as Brazil qualified on point differential in the semifinals.
Right. Yep, that's the beauty of these tournaments.
Yeah, right now, Mexico at 2-0 plus 26. Brazil 1-1 at minus 21. Colombia 0-1 at minus 2, and Puerto Rico at 0-1 at minus 3.
Yes.
So
nothing has been decided.
The only thing that's been decided is that we are moments away from tip-off. Alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Fada. Glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. We are overjoyed to be bringing this game to you live.
When I had gone into the reception area coming out, I saw a lot of people wearing Brian Angola's jersey. Fan favorite here.
A fan favorite at just 23 years old. playing at Florida State. Ball's in the air, and we are underway. Colombia wins the tip. And here comes Edgar Moreno. Played last night in foul trouble.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we need to see more of him tonight, especially with Ortiz out.
Juan Tego had his shot blocked and came down with the ball. And so Colombia turns it over. Lopez on the handoff to Rivera. Now from the corner, that's good. Emmanuel Andujar opens the scoring with a three-pointer. And Puerto Rico up 3-0. Angola driving baseline out to Troca. Missed that one wide right.
Craig, I've noticed something. More guys have been missing everything at this end of the court than this end. So I'm not sure if it's the background that's really affecting them.
Background does not appear to be that much different,
no.
With the exception perhaps of the media area, as Teo strikes for Colombia. Now Lopez, his three-pointer from straight on, no good. Rebounded by Teo.
Puerto Rico is going to need him tonight. He's got to get some numbers on the board. There you go, reward the big guy.
Rodriguez had the steal, and now an open three from Rivera, and that's good.
Off to a good start.
Here comes Jackson. Troca. Angola between the rings. It's Moreno, 5 to shoot. Troca, high right side. He's got to put up the long three. Rebound Rodriguez. Here's Rivera now. Gets it into Lopez. Working on Troca. Here comes the help. Now to Andujar. Open three. Got it!
Good ball movement. Lopez again recognized the collapse of three defenders. Got it out. Andujar knocks it down.
9-2 Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico shooting 3 of 4 from beyond the arc so far, and now a foul on Rivera.
I believe that's 75%. So they're doing well.
Math that even you and I can do.
Nice pass out by Diaz.
Second three by Andujar. And usually when a guy resets or shuffles like that, he'll miss, but Moreno, left side, trying to get Colombia going. Teo baseline jumper. That rattles out, rebounded by Rodriguez. Rodriguez, nice penetration, but Lopez could not get the shot to fall.
It was a good no-look pass.
A wrap-around no-look. Now Angola fouled. I think that's going to be on Rodriguez.
Lopez mad at himself down there for missing that chip in.
Foul was on Rodriguez, his first, team second. Moreno to Angola. He launches the three. That rings out. Jackson soars for the rebound, and then he gets fouled hard on the rebound. That's on Lopez, and that's his first. And Lopez got up in the air and came down hard on Jackson. Was not called for the unsportsmanlike, as we saw Mata get called earlier tonight. I think Lopez actually caught him on the way down at the back of the jersey.
Still fell on top of him pretty hard. But as you alluded to, we saw that as an unsportsmanlike in the first game.
Jackson hits them both. And I'm sure when Lopez was on top of Jackson, Michael Jackson just wanted to say, "Leave me alone."
Right.
That was a 2 as Rivera's foot was on the line.
They just got across the line. beat that 8-second count.
Here comes Angola. Cut off on the baseline.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
what a crafty move. Rebound back, tapped by Lopez and controlled by Colombia. I think that pass was destined for Angola in the corner, but Jackson got his hand on it. There you see.
Oh, clearly a 2.
The right foot of Rivera. Great camera work as always by our FIBA TV crew. These folks are as good as they come.
Got a mismatch inside with Diaz.
Yeah,
Gotta
he's
find
guarded
him.
by Jackson.
Gotta find him.
2 to shoot. Lopez, and he does not get it off.
Plus, Diaz has to be a little bit more demonstrative about wanting the ball in that situation with Jackson on him.
Teo, been quiet thus far. Now Troca for 3. Got it! Troca hits his first three-pointer of the night. And it's 11-7 in favor of Puerto Rico. Here comes Lopez. Tries to get the pass inside, beg your pardon. It was destined for Diaz, and now a three-pointer on the way. That's good! Michael Jackson from downtown. And Colombia back to within 1. Pretty feed there to Andujar from Lopez.
He's off to a good start.
Andujar's got 8 already. He's got 8 of Puerto Rico's 13. Troca, top of the key, right side now to Teo. Teo from 19, short. Here comes Rodriguez.
Oh, nice
Slick
move.
behind the back dribble, to get around Moreno. Now into the corner. And the drive by Andujar out to Lopez. Now Rodriguez.
Nice bounce pass.
Oh. And Diaz lost the handle going up for the dunk, but got it back himself. Boy, that just slipped right out of his hand.
It sure does, because he's got good hands. That what we saw last night, especially in transition. But we've seen that ball. It gets slippery out there.
Troca for 3. That one's good too. Troca does not seem to be bothered by that ankle. Here comes Rodriguez. Shoots it up over Teo, no good. Diaz tries to get the rebound, but it's pulled out of there by Jackson. Teo. Blocked. Diaz got his hand on it. There's a look at the 3 by Troca. Michael Jackson's step back 3. Quick release and the splash.
Colombia hitting 50% from beyond the arc.
Troca again. That one off. Now a 2-on-1. Gaston a little too deep under the bucket. Blocked by Troca, but a goaltend. Got the crowd fired up as we look at the replay here.
See, they hit
Yeah, definitely off the glass.
Yep.
Puerto Rico by 4. Spin by Jackson and good.
Pretty move. That's where they were really effective last night against Brazil. It was attacking the lane with the dribble drive.
Now the wide open jumper by Diaz, no good. Angola the rebound. Angola jetting up court, looking for the tie. Off the glass and in! Angola ties it up for Colombia at 17 with 3:15 to play in the first quarter. So Puerto Rico got off to the hot start, but Colombia has weathered it and come all the way back.
Good pace by Colombia. They're really pushing the ball.
Sometimes you see a team when they make a big comeback and get it even, then they kind of let up.
Right.
As Diaz banks that one in to give Puerto Rico the lead back.
Again, he's got good hands in there. He'll gobble that up and finish.
Inside to Michael Jackson. That one gets batted away. Jackson, second effort, third effort, blocked. Fans wanted a foul, but I think that was a good no call in there. And now Moreno commits that foul. Gonna look at it here. Well, that's the three by Troca. There's a spin move by Michael Jackson straight out of the Billie Jean video.
Yeah, but that looked a lot like Kyrie Irving spinning into the middle there.
A couple of Michael Jackson references already.
Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't moonwalk.
Rosario misses the three. Ortiz fighting underneath. Gets it to fall in, and he'll go to the free throw line. Christopher Ortiz. That foul is going to be on Mosquera. Mosquera definitely got him.
Yep, right on the arm.
Ortiz completes the three-point play. And the lead is back up to 5. Ansel Atencia into the game now for Colombia. He provided a huge spark for them last night. And Atencia fouled on the floor.
Rosario.
After Atencia lost the handle, yeah, Rosario got him.
You know who's leading Colombia in block shots per game?
Who's that?
Atencia.
Really?
Yes, 1.0 at 5'10".
Jackson wanted to catch and shoot three-pointer, and now Rosario commits another foul. That is his second. With 1:56 to play in the first quarter.
Atencia did a good job last night backing up, especially when Moreno was in foul trouble, coming in, running the offense, getting guys the ball where they could be effective with it, and that's what you want with a point guard.
Puerto Rico over the limit. So Jackson at the free throw line. Michael Jackson now with 9. I missed my chance when he had 5. Talk about the Jackson 5 points.
There you go. Let's see if Puerto Rico can get Tyler Davis involved here early on.
Rosario into the lane, the pretty finger roll, no. Mosquera lost the handle on the rebound. Now the alley-oop caught by Angola. Here comes Atencia up over Ortiz. Count the bucket on the goaltend.
Excellent pace to this first quarter, 22-21.
Well, we saw that in the first game between Mexico and Brazil as well, and then kind of turned into a mutter after that.
Yeah,
Maybe
a lot of fouls.
Keep the game pace up in this one. This is Gaston out to Ortiz for 3. No good. Jackson the rebound. And he's going to draw the foul on Ortiz. That'll be his first foul. Great pass there from Angola up to Atencia. And Atencia showing no fear going up over the big man. Jackson hits the first free throw, and Colombia has tied it up. And that is the first lead of the game for Colombia, 23-22. Puerto Rico led by as many as 7 early at 9-2.
Run and jump action out top.
Gaston misses, and then, wow, tough shot there by Tyler Davis. He went for the putback, and he got hung up on the rim and still managed to muscle it over.
He's definitely a big body in there.
His first 2 points. Angola, pounded by Ortiz. Now Teo. Now it's Jackson. 8 to shoot. Over to Angola. Shot clock at 3. Launches the 3. Bang! My goodness! 26-24 Colombia now. Gaston. Over to Ortiz. 8 on the clock. Here comes Davis. He goes high off the glass and in.
That's what they need to do.
Atencia. Oh! Just about got it. From the opposite three-point line, Atencia put that up. Got rim. Straight on. What an exciting first quarter here in Medellin. As we end the first 10 minutes tied at 26. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship Tournament.
Well, by the score, you wouldn't know. 26-26, both teams in the 40s, that they are getting up and down the court in this game.
Puerto Rico, 21 shots in that first quarter. Colombia had 19. Colombia 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. Puerto Rico 3 of 5.
Colombia 6 for 6 from the free throw line. The other thing to note is that both teams only have 3 turnovers. Thus, they're getting a lot of good shots. Taking care of the basketball.
Michael Jackson already with 11 points for Colombia. He's also got 4 rebounds. Ryan Angola with 5 points for Colombia. For Puerto Rico, Emmanuel Andujar has 8 on the strength of his 3 for 3 shooting from the floor, including 2 of 2 from beyond the arc.
If the fans could see the shot chart, it's spread out for both teams. It's all over. It's just not one area where they're scoring from, and as a coach, that's what you like.
Another 3, that one no good. Mosquera, nice job controlling the rebound and then throwing it off of Christopher Ortiz. So it'll be Colombia ball. Atencia picked up by Abreu. Loses his footing because of a little curly heel there. And now Tyler Davis is going to get whistled for the foul. That is his first. Himself. Now Angola, the long 3.
I think we're going to get a hold.
Yeah, yep. It's Michael Jackson and Rosario doing battle on the rebound, and Michael Jackson is going to get whistled. First foul on Jackson. It out of there, but they're going to get Teo for the foul. Davis swishes the first above the din of several thousand fans here.
All right, I'm going to say it. Both teams are perfect right now.
You waited for him to sink that second
I did,
free throw, didn't you?
Because, you know, after what we saw in the previous 3 games, the lack of efficiency at the free throw line, this is good.
Colombia 6 for 6. Puerto Rico 3 for 3. Tensia's shot missed. Goes off the top of the backboard. Davis the rebound. I gave the numbers, so the first miss, that'll be on me.
No, it's too far out. It's not like he's standing at the free throw line getting ready to shoot.
I appreciate that. Jackson, he's going to draw the foul on Ortiz.
See, Jackson has taken over where they were missing Ortiz tonight. Jackson's doing exactly what Ortiz was doing last night, and that's attacking the rim, getting into the paint, and it's creating things. He's already gotten to the free throw line 6 times.
Second foul on Christopher Ortiz. You have to wonder if Michael Jackson can keep up this pace at 30 years old. Not exactly long in the tooth, but not quite a spring chicken. Jackson got his hand on that one, and then it's called for the foul. Maybe the official signaled that. They did. They called that offensive. They called that on Rosario. That's what I thought when I first saw the signal. So
Yeah,
that's 3 fouls on Rosario now.
That's their leading scorer for as of game 1. Tonight, nothing.
8:08 to play, second quarter. Puerto Rico hanging on to a 2-point lead. Atencia gives it up underneath. 3 on the way from Troca. Yes! Colombia now back on top by 1, 29-28.
He's 3 for 6 for 9 points. All of his points are from behind the arc.
Take 50% shooting from distance.
Absolutely.
Out to Davis on the drive, reverses, spins it off the glass, and in. Here's Angola. And he's going to draw the foul. Bucket doesn't count. That's going to be on Ortiz, and that'll be his third. So Christopher Ortiz and Michael Rosario, each with 3 fouls for Puerto Rico. For Colombia, nobody with more than 1 foul apiece. Timeout, Puerto Rico, 30-29. Beg your pardon, Colombia took that timeout. 30-29, 7:18 to play, second quarter.
Hey, we can't break the pace. There's like pressure on us.
Aquí vienen Almanza, aquí viene Angola, sí, y aquí viene Trocho, saca Atencia. Hey, Almanza, Angola, viene para acá. Hey, Almanza, viene para acá.
Still gotta go out, and we gotta talk on defense. We not talking on defense. Nobody talking, we got to get into the midpoint. So when he rolls, we can switch it up. Man. Hey, rebound. Everybody to the rebound.
Hey, pero ustedes tienen que hacer esto para obligar la defensa.
Hey, paciencia con el pase.
7:18 to play, second quarter. Puerto Rico leading Colombia 30-29. Puerto Rico jumped out to an early 9-2 lead, but it's been a back-and-forth battle ever since Colombia drew even. Teo kicking it out to Angola. Almanza now for 3. Davis the rebound.
Points in the paint favoring Colombia right now. Or Puerto Rico, I'm sorry. Favoring Puerto Rico, 16-6.
Angola tips that one out of there. Now Troca out to Atencia. He's going to shoot the three. It rattles out. Almanza, beg your pardon, fighting for the rebound. And Rivera comes out of there with it.
Letting him go to work.
This may be the most brightly lit arena I've ever seen.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday when they turned the lights on.
The ball lands in the lap of a lovely little girl there. She gives it back to the official. Rivera looking to inbound. Finally gets it to Davis. Rivera gets it back. Kick out, three on the way, and that is good. Gilberto Clavel, in his first action, steps right in and hits a three-pointer. We saw him hit a couple of those last night.
Right. Even tougher when you come in right off the bench. It was 6 seconds to go. He was ready. That's what you want.
And Clavel steps on the sideline. Just 4 turnovers so far. That's impressive. Of course, Puerto Rico with only 6. That's not half bad either.
Right.
There's Troca.
Especially in this pace of a game.
Tencia drove into the lane and was trying to get it to Javier Perez, but Perez started to move in to grab the offensive rebound when Tencia flipped the pass his way.
It's hard to do when you leave your feet to make that pass out there because the passing lane closed up so quickly.
That three on the way is good by Clavel. Clavel steps in and buries back-to-back trays. And just like that, Puerto Rico's up 7.
Good bench production.
Perez over to Troca for 3. That was no good. Andujar the rebound. Rivera. And they're going to get Almanza on the foul. So look at one of the three-pointers by Gilberto Clavel. And here's the other one. Catch and shoot. Nice release, nice follow-through, nice rotation, and switch. To his left, gets to the elbow, pops from there, no good. Troca the board.
No red jerseys inside the lane there for the offensive rebound. Got to go in there and contest.
Perez up high, over to Jackson. Shakes Rodriguez, gets it to Troca. His shot won't go, wiped off the rim. And here comes Clavel.
Good call.
Yeah.
Now Colombia's gone the last 3 or 4 trips without getting the basket. They got to get something here.
4.5 minutes to play. Second quarter, Colombia down 7. Perez from 18. Splash that one for Javier Perez.
Colombia needed that one to answer.
Back to within 5. Rodriguez bumped on the drive. It's going to be Luis Almanza, and that's his second. Jackson with the steal. Gives it up. Troca off the glass and in.
Good decision. It was 3-on-2. Hit Troca on the trail.
Down to a 3-point lead now, 36-33. Rodriguez from screen by Davis. Oh, there's that hesitation move that you like so much.
That's right, opens it up.
Now a step back three by Andujar, and that's good. Javier Perez now getting it to Troca. Here's Jackson for three. No good. Rebound Hernandez. I beg your pardon, Rodriguez. Now Rodriguez has it blocked by Troca, but Troca commits the foul.
Andujar has 11 points.
Some very nice contributions last night as well. Free throw by Rodriguez, no good. Andujar and Michael Jackson tied for game high honors at 11 points apiece. But Jackson has not scored in a while. Both free throws no good.
Well, he hasn't really had a chance to touch the ball.
Perez.
Rivera's a solid defender, too. Well, they switched on that. Andujar has him.
Jackson running into traffic, and he travels as he got to the baseline and got cut off. Rodriguez around the screen by Diaz. Steps back for the three. No good.
Colombia's only scored 7 points this quarter.
John Paul Mejia into the game for Colombia, had that last rebound. 6'9", 23-year-old out of Cal State Fullerton. Now Moreno gives it up. Teo for three, short. 2 minutes to play in the half. Puerto Rico hanging on to the 6-point lead. Now Andujar misses. And here comes Moreno. It's poked away by Rivera. Great defense on the fast break by Carlos Rivera. And now Michael Jackson gets tied up with Rivera. Gives him a look like you want to be starting something. That's the second foul on Jackson. Don't worry, I won't call you a pretty young thing.
Thank you.
First free throw by Rivera is good. He books them both, and Puerto Rico now leads by 8.
Gives him 7 points.
Colombia takes its final timeout with 1:40 to play and trailing by 8. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship Tournament live from Medellin.
Sencilla. ¿Cómo viva esto? Hey, Angola, acá vamos a tener a Michael Jackson, ¿sí? Y aquí va a estar Jean Paul. Hey, entonces, vamos a hacer ball screen, Diego abre, hey, traemos a Jackson.
Colombia's gone cold. They were 3 for 6 early on in the game from beyond the arc.
Usted va para el aro. Queremos que Diego.
Now just at 29%.
Puerto Rico also dominating the points in the paint, as you see there. Colombia by no stretch of the imagination out of it.
Oh, no.
just got to hope Puerto Rico stops missing or starts missing some shots.
Right.
Because they have just been deadly.
You know, after we had that up and down first quarter, 26-26, it's kind of slowed down.
And you can't expect the team to continue shooting 60% from three-point range.
Good pressure there.
And the steal, Andujar back to Rivera. Minute 30 to play. Here's the drive by Abreu out to Rivera. 10 to shoot.
Rivera's got the mismatch if he wants it off the dribble drive. There you go, into Diaz.
Diaz the jump hook over Divier Perez.
Nice turn over his left shoulder to drop that jump hook.
And now another takeaway. Saved by Abreu. That was headed right for us.
I had faith. You noticed I didn't move.
No, I didn't either. And now an offensive foul called. That's going to be on Roberto Clavel, and that's his first foul. 49 seconds to play, Colombia down 10. And just like that, man, the defense for Puerto Rico has been turned up. Clavel with a monster jam. And an offensive foul against Angola as Clavel gets his goggles taken off.
4 straight stops and he's produced baskets.
The defense by Puerto Rico all of a sudden is just tenacious as you see Clavel come right up.
How about his production? Just under 6 minutes, he has 8 points. What a spark off the bench. And he's even shaking the hands of the officials.
And he was fired up after that.
Yeah, he was.
After that foul. So Puerto Rico takes timeout. They've got one left, 34 seconds to play in this second quarter.
La saca Emi. Clavel. Jorge. Hey, down screen. Alex, it's a quick move and rápido. Hey, we're going 2 for 1 in less than 5 seconds. Joey kick. Cortina, Alex recibe. Jorge, va a hacer la cortina para la izquierda, para que pueda ir y rolea. Carlos está aquí. Clavel, él baja y tú subes. ¿Está bien?
En puño tal como lo diseñamos, Jackson, Jean Paul, Rocha, Diego, vamos,
34 seconds to play in the second quarter. Puerto Rico by 12.
Well, Puerto Rico's
that was Angola trying to draw the foul by doing a little play acting, going around Clavel. And he ends up throwing the arm into Clavel's face and rips the goggles off and draws the offensive foul.
How about this? They've already got 18 points off of turnovers. They had 16 for the entire game last night. So their defense is creating offense.
Andujar gets it into Abreu. Jumper no good. Troca the rebound.
3-second difference here on the shot clock and game clock.
Tego out to Troca for 3. No good. Andujar fighting for the rebound. Grabbed by Diaz. Now up ahead to Clavel for the lay-in.
He's been the difference. He's been that spark.
Atencia falls down. Teo launches the 3. That's good! As the second quarter comes to an end, Teo drains the three-pointer. And it's a 47-36 lead for Puerto Rico at halftime.
like the fact that Clavel, 10 points, 6.5 minutes, but more importantly, that spark on defense that he's created. He's gotten some easy baskets because of the defense of Puerto Rico's intensity that they've put on. They've created out of these turnovers.
Yeah, the defense by Puerto Rico the last 5 minutes of the second quarter was just unbelievable, as Colombia had trouble even getting it up the court.
Yeah, 4 straight times they turned it over, and Puerto Rico scored on half of those.
Puerto Rico with the rebounding advantage. Colombia ahead on fast break points, 11-9. Look at perhaps two of the biggest stats, points in the paint and bench points. 22-8 in favor of Puerto Rico on points in the paint and 23-4 on bench points.
That's huge.
Let's run down the individual numbers for this first half. For Colombia, Michael Jackson, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Atencia, 2 points. Brian Angola, 5. Javier Perez had 2. Tony Troca had 11. And Juan Tego had 5 and 3 rebounds. For Puerto Rico, Ortiz had 3. Diaz had 6. Rodriguez did not score but had 4 rebounds. Clavel had 10 and just 6.24 on 4 of 4 shooting from the field. Emmanuel 11 and 5 rebounds. Andujar 4 of 5 from the field. Rivera had 7. Gaston had 2. And Tyler Davis had 8 points and 3 rebounds. So Puerto Rico started to assert itself in that second quarter, in particular defensively in the last 5 minutes.
Well, they sure did, and that's the difference right now, opening up that lead. Now, the other thing, Colombia has already taken 19 3-point attempts. So, you know, you look at that as a coach, do you really want to take somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 35 3-pointers? I don't think so. So they got to go back. You know what? They've really gotten away. Again, this could be because Ortiz isn't in the game, but they've gotten away from their attacking the rim like they did last night. When they had 40 points in the paint against a much bigger Brazilian team, same thing could happen here tonight if they get inside the defense. But again, Puerto Rico has good exterior defense outside the 3-point arc that doesn't allow for that penetration. So that's part of the problem right now for Colombia. They got to find a way to get inside and score easy baskets, not relying so much on the 3-point shot.
47-36 here at halftime. Puerto Rico leading Colombia, 1 game already complete tonight. Mexico pounded Brazil 99-76 to take a decisive advantage in Group A. 2 more games tomorrow. Brazil and Puerto Rico at 3:30, and then Mexico-Colombia at 6. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship Tournament live from Coliseo Iván de Beidou in Medellin. 47-36 as we come out of halftime. Puerto Rico leading Colombia. And if you are Guillermo Moreno of Colombia, Mark Anderson, what do you try to accomplish here in the early parts of this third quarter?
Establishing scoring in the paint. When you look at it, they are only 4 of 9 inside the paint. Puerto Rico is 11 of 22 for their 22 points. Now they've only taken 4 shots. Puerto Rico has only taken 4 shots outside of the paint area, not including 3-pointers, obviously. But you gotta, if you're Coach Moreno, you gotta get it somehow getting the ball inside the paint and scoring and getting to the foul line. Because right now you're shooting really well from the free throw line. Keep it up, but you got to get to the free throw line.
Blue, pick and roll.
Second day of play here at the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup tournament. Yesterday, Puerto Rico fell to Mexico, 69-66. Colombia lost a heartbreaker to Brazil, 76-74. 2 more games on tap tomorrow. Brazil and Puerto Rico at 3:30, and Mexico, Colombia at 6. And that will round out play in Group A. As play gets started in Bahia Blanca tomorrow as well. In Group B, Virgin Islands and Canada tangle at 7:30. And Argentina and Venezuela play at 9.
Interesting move. They're starting Atensi instead of Moreno this half.
Zandujar up the left side to Rivera for 3. And Puerto Rico continues its torrid outside shooting. Rivera now with 10. Lead is 14.
And they are at 70% from behind the arc. 7 of 10.
Teo on the handoff to Jackson. He pops for 3. No good. Troca the rebound. Now Atencia launches the bomb, no good. Lopez the board. Colombia's got to beware of just getting into a 3-point shooting contest.
Yeah, they can't do that. That's definitely not in their favor.
Diaz knocks down a long jumper. Now 16 at 52-36. And that is the biggest lead of the game for Puerto Rico. Tego.
A little push at the end of the second quarter. That little 5-minute defensive run by Puerto Rico really did some damage there.
Teo, the turnaround fadeaway, pretty shot there. We saw that a couple times last night.
Yes, he had that one down pat last night. Nice pass.
Diaz a little too strong. Angola saves it. And here comes Teo. Up ahead to Jackson. Tough shot over Lopez, but he gets it to go. And a little run here now by Colombia. Jackson's got 13. Lead down to 12. Jackson nearly coming away with the steal there. Rivera for 3 again. Splash that.
Are you kidding me? 8 for 11.
8 for 12.
8 for 12. 75%. Still in the 70s.
66%.
66. You threw me off when you threw that number at me. I wonder why you just looked at me.
But Rivera 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Teo. And they give it to Jackson. Jackson draws the foul, and he comes up a little gimpy. The foul is going to be on Andujar. And that's his first. So Jackson to the free throw line. Free throw rings out. He had been 6 for 6 to that point.
Well, neither one of us said anything.
Yeah.
That was the one thing.
In fact, sorry, Mark.
No, that was the one thing they had going in their favor, that they were doing well, was knocking down their free throws.
Jackson still the only one for Columbia to have taken a free throw in this game.
That's it. They're doing the complete opposite that they did last night, of getting into the lane.
Rodriguez, nice dish inside, and Lopez with the flush. They back to 16, 57-41. Tego on the drive, jump stop, and he drags the foot and travels.
That was a good call.
Yep. That's great play right there by Carlos Lopez. Even though Rodriguez was driving, he was moving toward the basket for a potential offensive rebound, but he had his hands up by his chest.
Yep, that's
And
what
so
you
when
want.
the pass came to him, he was there and ready. Rivera again. That time he missed.
Well, they were bound to. Oh, nice.
Nice lead pass up to Troca, and he goes up with two hands and dunks it. He's got 13 now. Lopez thought about the three, got Troca in the air, and now Rodriguez launches the bomb, and he splashes that one. Well, we talked about how bright the lights are in here. Well, Puerto Rico is shooting them out.
They sure are.
Wow. 9 of 13 from beyond the arc.
I got this for 69%.
Only because you were looking at the stat page.
Travel.
Yeah. He was so anxious to get that ball out to Andujar for a three-point attempt.
Exactly.
He shuffled his feet. There's a look at the great pass from Angola up ahead to Troca.
Again, Puerto Rico is going to keep on the pressure. Make Angola work here with the ball. Make Colombia try to take some time off.
Teo the drop pass to Troca, and he dunks it again. Troca now with 15.
Well, that's one way to beat the press.
Here comes Rodriguez, working on Atencia, out to Andujar. Tried to get it to Diaz inside. It goes off of Atencia, out of bounds.
Kind of a floater there.
Yeah, nearly a steal by Angola. Did he get it off? No, they're going to say he did not.
That's it, get the ball in the middle. Easiest way to break the press.
Angola's three no good. Shoots it again. Missed that one. Jackson had to be careful there. He nearly committed his third foul. And an offensive foul on Lopez as he continued to move, and Jackson went down as a result on the screen. Fans do love their Brian Angola here. They're holding up the big
Oh, yeah.
Brian Angola picture. Colombian flag with a heart and a number 11 in it. Quick move by Andujar around Atencia and score it. Just lightning quick moves. First foul on Atencia. Andujar completes the three-point play.
Colombia is yet to hit a three-point shot this half.
Lead now 18.
But they're 4 of 7 inside the arc, so keep attacking.
Biggest lead of the game for Puerto Rico.
There you go.
Angola on the drive. Hanging in the air, can't get it to fall. Diaz tips the rebound to Andujar. Nice job by Atencia and Angola. Jackson for three. No. Andujar left side. Getting it into Diaz. Out to Rivera. Floater. That's good.
We saw him do that last night,
Yeah,
too.
we did.
You know, he picks his spots, Rivera. He does a nice job. He's one of those solid off guards that just waits his turn, and when it's there, he'll take advantage of it.
Puerto Rico has blown this one open, 65-45. Timeout Colombia, 3:16 to play in the third.
Nunca vamos a regresar. Ahora, no estamos atinando los tiros de tres. ¿Por qué no tratamos de penetrar? A ver si nos ponen la línea del tiro libre. Hey, yo viva esto. Hey, Angola, Diego, Tony, Atencia. Hey, pasamos la pelota.
Switch, 3 and 4 can switch. Okay? Hey, go straight with the fist up. Mike, you set the pick. T right here. Mike is gonna open. Emmy, you can stay here in the corner. And Yao, you're right here. Okay? Get the screen, open up, and get the pick going to the right. Yeah, now, when you roll and you seal, if Yao gets the ball, Yao's gonna get you right straight in. Okay? Hey, it's 0-0.
65-45 in favor of Puerto Rico, leading Colombia.
Well, it's the hot shooting of Puerto Rico this half. They've only missed 2 shots so far, and they're 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Colombia is 0 for 7.
Atencia bringing it up court. Over to Jackson. Which Angola on the left side. Tego. In the lane, back out to Atencia. 5 to shoot. Atencia fades away, and that brings out Troca the rebound. Hangs in the air, can't get it to fall over Lopez. And here comes Puerto Rico.
The only clean looks that Colombia is getting are the 3-point shots, and they're not hitting them. Anything inside the arc, everything has been contested by Puerto Rico.
Hard to believe that we were tied at 26 after 1 quarter. Puerto Rico outscored Colombia 19-10 in the second. Lopez has his shot swatted out of there. Angola's dunk attempt blocked by Davis. Oh my!
Well, here it is.
Angola goes up. Davis kind of slow plays him. Then goes up with a left hand and says, no, sir.
Timed it perfect.
That was something impressive there.
Well, I really like what he brings when he comes into the game. His post play on the offense and his defense on this end.
Get the feeling that he could be a star for the Puerto Rico team for a long time. Teo strikes from 3.
We needed that one.
Teo now with 10. He joins finds Jackson in double figures. Abreu's pass between Ortiz and Rosario.
He's pointing to Abreu's pointing to the spot where he should have been.
Atencia waiting for something to materialize. Now to Angola, nearly stolen away. Angola into the lane, finger roll and good. And now Puerto Rico wants timeout before things get too much swinging back in the favor of Colombia. So look at that block again by Tyler Davis. 65-48 in favor of Puerto Rico, a minute 40 to play, third quarter.
Come on, man. Other 5 guys that were right up there. Keep on with that intensity. Okay? Hey, in offense, motion. Go motion, setting good picks, open it up, be aggressive. In defense, everybody's in the rebound, be aggressive. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. Defense on 3.
Insistamos, hey, no tenemos que tirar, hey, ninguna canasta en este momento vale 15 puntos. Tenemos que ir a empezar a recuperar gol. Hey, ojo esto. Colombia.
Puerto Rico is still a ridiculous 69.2% from three-point range, 51.6 from 2.
How about this? Colombia has actually taken 10 more shots, but they're 18 of 54.
Now Colombia bringing some pressure in the backcourt. Abreu, around Davis. Now Rosario in the corner around Clavel. 3 to shoot. Pass a little too far for Clavel, and Puerto Rico turns it over as Atencia tries to spur on the crowd.
That was the angle. It was the angle of the pass from Rosario. Made it difficult for Clavel to get that.
Lead is 15. Puerto Rico led by as many as 20. Jackson falls, but Colombia keeps possession. That jumper no good. Troca and Clavel battling under the board.
Yeah, they're talking to each other
Yeah,
now.
they are.
Yep. He just told him to post up on me down there.
3 on the way from Abreu, and that is good. Of course, Abreu's first bucket of the night would be a 3.
Of course.
And now the official stepping in between Clavel and Troca. They're battling, and they're saying it's all good.
Right.
We're just going at it. Nothing to worry about.
Oh yeah, there wasn't anything dirty about it. It was just going back and forth.
Tough shot by Jackson.
Yeah, that angle was very difficult.
Oh, beautiful find inside to Ortiz off the glass and in, and he'll go to the line.
I wonder if Rosario was ever going to see him there.
I thought the same thing. And then that pass seemed like it took forever.
Two-handed chest pass that got all the way there.
That foul was on Michael Jackson. That's his 3rd. Ortiz can't complete the 3-point play. Mosquera can't control the rebound. And that'll be Puerto Rico ball. 10.6 to play in the quarter. Davis to inbound. Abreu Rosario puts up the three. Mosquera the rebound. 2 now 1.
Did he call that foul?
He did. That's going to be on Rosario, and I think.
He called a charge.
We'll keep it here for just a moment until we get confirmation. Yeah, he pointed the other way. That was going to be an offensive foul.
Right, that's what I thought.
So at the end of 3 quarters, it's Puerto Rico 70, Colombia 50. We're back with the 4th quarter in just a moment. They're reviewing it.
Oh, yes, they are. No call.
Huh.
Puerto Rico just blistering from the field. Not only from behind the arc, but also inside.
Yeah. Puerto Rico leading by 20 as we head to the 4th quarter, 70 to 50. The charge at the end of the 3rd quarter was waved off after review. It was changed to a no call. As we look at some of the hot shooting by Puerto Rico in that 3rd quarter. And Puerto Rico starts out the 4th quarter on offense. Through 3 quarters, Troco leads Colombia with 15. Michael Jackson has 14. Juan Tello has 10. For Puerto Rico, Rivera has 15, Clavel has 10, and Andujar has 14.
Now with that basket by Davis, that gives Puerto Rico a 30-4 advantage in bench scoring.
Mejia misses the 3.
And that's one of their strengths. They're getting over 40 points from their bench.
Second foul called on Clavel. Mosquera shoots it up over Clavel, and that's good. Pretty shot by Mosquera. Brayu now taking his time, left side. Top to Davis. Now Clavel. This is Ortiz. Back inside to Clavel. Clavel gives it up to Davis, and it falls in. Puerto Rico just putting on a shooting clinic now from everywhere.
From everywhere, yes.
Tello working on Clavel. Fades away. Pretty shot by Tello.
I thought Davis was efficient. He's 5 of 5 from the floor with 5 rebounds.
Now Rosario, ill-advised shot there. Now Moreno bowls over Abreu, no call. And Colombia loses it out of bounds. Boy, Colombia is just untracked in this game.
Boy, they sure are right now.
Rosario. That one Drifted just right. Moreno. This is Almanza. Mejia. Moreno again. Now Teo. Air ball. That went off the foot. Ooh.
Oh, I thought that went off of Davis.
Yeah, that sure did. That went off of Davis's right foot.
Rosario just can't get into the flow tonight with that early foul trouble. We saw that last night with Moreno.
Brayu whips the pass out to Clavel. His three-pointer is in.
Puerto Rico's bench is doing a number tonight.
Teo from the right elbow. No good. Angola the rebound. Correction, that was Mosquera the rebound.
So between Davis and Clavel, they're 10 for 10.
Can't ask much more than that
No,
out of
that's
your
pretty,
bench.
that's pretty efficient.
Rosario. Foul's going to be on the floor. So look at the pass from Brayu out to Clavel. Spots up. And knocks it down.
Not only do they have 25 points between them, they've got defensive effort, blocks by Davis, the steals by Clavel.
Rosario hits from three. I don't know that I've ever seen a team shoot like this for an entire game from three-point range.
Not an entire game.
12 of 18. Mosquera spinning on Clavel, kicking it out, tipped by Rosario. It'll be Columbia ball with 6 on the shot clock. Ortiz sits down. Rivas comes on. Clavel sits down. Gaston comes on. Clavel gets booed.
He's an energy guy.
Yes, he is.
He's feeding off of that.
He's one of those guys that if he's on your team, you love him.
Right.
But if he's on the opposition, you can't stand him. Teo hits at the buzzer.
It's his patent move right there. With a step back fade.
Teo's got 14 now. Davis. There's his first miss. Gets it back.
He had a little help on that miss.
Call that on Mejia. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't get Mejia on the first one. .04 to play, fourth quarter. Final game of the night here in Medellin. Two more tomorrow to wrap up play in Group A. It'll be Brazil and Puerto Rico at 3:30, followed by Mexico, Colombia at 6.
Sometimes it's one of those games, Craig, no matter what you do and a team is shooting like Puerto Rico, you just can't overcome that.
Mejia's jumper no good. Nice block there. That was John Hernandez. As you look at Clavel. Goggles on the bench. Teo now on the hand to Mejia. Inside 5.5 minutes to play. Mosquera, long jumper, a little long, and foul, I believe that's going to be on Rivas. Rivas, 6'8", 22 years old, out of North Georgia. Seeing his first action in this tournament. Catch and shoot there by Teo, and he scores again. Ryu falls down. Rosario hits the three from the corner.
It's his second one of the quarter.
Teo turns around on the fadeaway again. That time he misses. That foul whistled against Mosquera. Just unbelievable shooting.
It's incredible.
As a team, they are 13 of 19 from three-point range.
Not that often you see a team shoot three-pointers better than their two-point field goal percentage.
Yeah.
They're well above that right now.
Rosario for three again. Rivas tried to soar in for the tip dunk. Now Angola at the other end has it blocked. Tyler Davis, another block. That's his second. Rosario, a little too strong on that one. Atencia the rebound, up ahead to Teo. But Abreu outruns him for it and tips it out of bounds. It'll be Columbia ball with 4:12 to play. So look at the block by Davis. No sir, he says.
That's the second one on Angola he's gotten.
Yeah. Angola's going to be having dreams about Davis tonight. Hernandez. Puerto Rico foul is going to be on Gaston.
Great night by Davis. 13 points, 7 boards in under 19 minutes.
That'll help your efficiency.
It sure does. He was at plus 22.
Now Angola. That one was from way out there. Atencia gives it up underneath, and it's stripped away, and the shot clock violation. And
It's on Rivas.
unsportsmanlike, yeah. John
Right
Hernandez
there.
has a few words for him.
On the shoulder.
Timeout Colombia, 84-60 with 3:37 to play. And they will shoot the free throws following the timeout. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship, live from Medellin.
Atencia la trae. Vamos a ver esto. Sí, queremos a ver si unas dos buenas pantallas aquí, sobre todo esta primera. Ahora, Angola. Hermano, prepare más su jugador. Nada más a que se corra para acá. De manera que usted pueda o salir por aquí, o si está en la mitad, salir por aquí. Lo necesitamos. Hey, de resto, hay que seguir jugando con valentía, hermano. 1, 2, 3.
Again, with a swat by Tyler Davis on Angola. Now Hernandez will shoot the unsportsmanlike. His first point of the tournament, I believe.
I think you're right.
33-year-old veteran. This is the second. Tencia to by Abreu. Out to Angola. Another long three. That one is in. Angola from way outside. That was a 30-footer. Abreu around the screen by Lopez. Launching another three. Why not? Trying to think now of a scenario in which Puerto Rico could qualify for the semis. Colombia beats Mexico tomorrow night, and Puerto Rico beats Brazil. They would each finish 2-1. Mexico beat Puerto Rico yesterday. But I think the point differential would be in Puerto Rico's favor. But
Yeah,
Mexico had a big win earlier tonight against Brazil.
Hernandez with a nice shot.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Puerto Rico up by 18. Atencia trying to force Abreu into an error. Abreu the kick out. Rosario for three. Mosquera another rebound. 5 boards for Mosquera. Angola another three, no good. And Hernandez and Rivas get tangled up again. And that time Hernandez gets called for the foul.
Well, Puerto Rico's got to still keep playing here with a minute 39.
Rivas spots up and knocks it down. And then he's got something to say after that
Sure
shot.
did.
Tencia out to Jackson. And Colombia throws it away. Minute 15 to play now.
It's their 15th turnover.
Abreu between the rings. Getting some time now. Gaston over to Rivas for three. That's no good. And Hernandez is going to get called for another foul. He was battling with Carlos Lopez. Lopez rocking that man bun. You ever consider that?
No. Hair's never been that long up top.
You could work on it. Maybe by next year's tournaments. We'll have you in the man bun.
I don't think that'll go over in the house.
And a steal by Rosario. But Angola ends up with it. 3 on the way. Michael Jackson scores for the first time in a very long time. And he's got 20. That leads all scorers. Gaston loses the handle. It goes out of bounds. And Gaston kicks Jackson in the back of the head. I don't think it was intentional. Jackson had gone down, and Hernandez animated with the official. I'm going to look at it here.
Okay.
Jackson goes down. Yeah, I don't think that was intentional.
No. Looked like he was just trying to get himself untangled from Jackson.
Hernandez with another foul. Jackson still rubbing the back of his head.
And Hernandez still talking to the official about it. Yeah, that was. Rivas and Mosquera now.
Mosquera, almost the incredible tip dunk. Ball goes out of bounds, and that will do it for this one. Puerto Rico, a big 91-72 win over Colombia. Puerto Rico moves to 1-1 in group play. Colombia falls to 0-2.
What a shooting performance by Puerto Rico tonight. 58% from behind the arc, 52% from inside the arc, and 54% overall. Outstanding. If they would have shot anywhere close to this last night, they would have gotten Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a 3-point game, and it came down to missed free throws.
Puerto Rico ended up shooting 58% from three-point range, but some of those threes, the attempts anyway, came very late. As we look at the full team members, and Puerto Clavel taking pictures with the Puerto Rico fans. Come over here and take one with us.
Yeah.
Let's run down the numbers on this one. Saw some of the team numbers. Colombia actually out-rebounded Puerto Rico 40-38, including an 18-8 edge on the offensive glass. Turnovers about even, 17-16. Puerto Rico with one more. Colombia 4 more fast break points. But again, the points in the paint, 34-18 in favor of Puerto Rico, and bench points 47-11 in favor of Puerto Rico. As we look at the individual scoring and other relevant statistics. For Colombia, Michael Jackson, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Ansel Atencia, 2 points. Brian Angola, 10 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Javier Perez had 2. Hernandez had 3. Tony Troca, 15 and 5 rebounds. Mosquera had 5 points, 6 boards. And Monteo had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4 Rosario had 6. He was 2 of 8 from beyond the arc, 2 of 11 overall. Rivas had 2. Ortiz had 5. Lopez 4 and 4 rebounds. Diaz had 8. Angel Rodriguez had 3 and 4 rebounds. Pavel had 14 points. He was 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 from inside three-point range. Andujar, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Andujar was 5 of 6 overall. Rivera, 15 points, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, 5 of 6 overall. Gaston had 2 points, and Tyler Davis had 13 points and 7 rebounds. So Puerto Rico looked awfully impressive tonight.
You just can't, we said it before, you just can't sometimes overcome the shooting of that. And then it gets frustrating out there. You see Colombia get a little frustrated towards the end of the game and some of the extracurriculars going on out there. It's all, you know, they played their hearts out last night in that game against Brazil, which they lost, came up a little bit short, and then came out really strong at the beginning of this game also, but just couldn't stay with Puerto Rico once they got hot.
As we continue to roll the highlights here. It's one of Angola's long three-pointers. For my partner, Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Feta saying so long from Coliseo Iván de Bejú in Medellin, Colombia. This is the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship Tournament. One more day of play. We will see you back here tomorrow. First game tips off at 3:30 between Brazil and Puerto Rico, and then at 6, it's Mexico and Colombia. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.